Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Queenie for those who don't know me. I feel like the meme of the Little Women coming into the room like, hey.
How y'all doing?
I know a lot of you probably expected that I would be done with the season, and I am, but I figured we should at least close it out properly. So I'm here to review Married at First Sight UK Season 9, episodes 33, 34, 35. And 36, the reunion. So before I get into it, please make sure to like this video, subscribe and hit the bell, and leave a comment down below. Now, I am going to be honest, did a lot of skipping. Because I watched all 4 episodes tonight. You'll see this tomorrow, but tonight. I'm tired. We're gonna start with that last dinner party that they had before the final vows. Amy tells Polly about Adam's flirtatious behavior during the wife swap, and I would have thought that this was Polly's last straw. It wasn't.
How are you feeling as a whole together?
Amazing.
Really?
I just don't feel like he's been honest with a lot of things.
Give me one example.
Called Amy sexy and he wanted her to try on lingerie to see if she'd look fit in it. It's fucking out of order.
That's banter. That's
It's
banter.
not banter.
That's a compliment.
How fucked is that? You didn't even say
It's
that
a
you haven't
joke.
said it. It's not a joke. Everything with you is fucking banter. So many things. If you think
Amy.
it's embarrassing, then
Amy.
fuck off.
Alright.
If I was you, Adam, I'd fucking be embarrassed of you. You are pathetic, you are a joke, and you're a fucking liar. You are a joke. All you've done is lie about how you feel. You've led me on. You fucked me about. You're a fucking cunt.
The way Polly was screaming at this man, I was thinking for sure we're never gonna see her again. Except like for the reunion. But no. They ended up showing up at the vows and I'm like, what is going on with these two? Like, it just seems as if Polly is holding on. I can't even say what she's holding. Like, what is there to hold on to with Adam? Like, come on. What do you want with Adam? The man does not want you. You acknowledge that. Everybody acknowledges that. You're holding on to what? If it's just for the sake of being on the show, if she wasn't allowed to leave because of a contract, then I hear you, Polly. But if it's really because of Adam, girl, you're delusional. Huh? What? So anyways, they go to the final vows or whatever, and they end things because she says that he is a liar, that he led her on. She said this at the dinner party, but she's also saying this in the vows. And I'm just like, led you on? Really? How? When? How? At almost every opportunity, the man made it clear that he was not feeling you like that. Like, I don't understand. They started having a shouting match at the vows and Adam just walked away. He was like, this is dumb. I'm not doing this. I don't blame him. Like, what is this? It's so exhausting. But yeah, as you can imagine, they ended things. Thank God. The other couples quickly going here. Sasha and Ross decided to stay together. Initially, the issue was whether or not he would be moving to Warsaw, wherever she's at, okay? According to her social media, she said that they had already spoken about him moving there. So it was like, why is your tone changing right now? And then Blue being in the situation was a thing that they had to consider. Like, she didn't want to really take him away from the kid, but also he doesn't have his kid that often. So it's not really that big of a sacrifice for him to move where she's at. Then they said his temper was going to be an issue. It seems like it's still an issue at the date of the reunion. So yikes, but they stayed together. Then we have Amy, who said that if she wears white, she's renewing her vows. If she wears black, she's ending the relationship. I don't even know why they included that segment, because as soon as she showed up in black, we already knew, okay, well, the relationship's over. You could assume the relationship would be over anyways because of how they've been fighting the last few weeks, but sure, let's just go with it. Luke is doing his whole like, I don't understand what's going on. Oh my gosh, look at you. You're so beautiful. Wow. Can't wait to spend our lives together. Stop it, man. What? Luke, at the beginning, he seemed so unassuming to me. And I wanted to believe that he was just a charming guy, but he's actually giving sleaze. He is. He really is. A sleaze and a liar. Guys, again, this is all based on a television show. I don't want nobody to get their panties in a bunch because I have opinions off an edited reality show. Chill. But he was giving slays and a liar. So yeah, of course, Amy's like, yeah, it's done. And matter of fact, I never want to see you again. It's like, it's dead. Never. Boo. You suck. I'm out. Like it. Yeah. Very definitive. She's done with him. Then we have Nathan and Lacey. They're the only couple who were really soaring at this point. They decide that they are going to stay together. She said something that kind of threw me off. She said, at the beginning, I thought that you were too good looking for me. And I understand thinking that way. We're all aware of leagues and when you're punching and stuff like that. That's fine. But this season, what really pissed me off was how much the producers leaned into the women being so insecure. And some of that was because of the pairings that they put them in. But other parts is like, there's no way this woman, whoever the woman is, not just Lacey, keeps talking about, oh my gosh, like, I'm so self-conscious. I'm so insecure. I'm so. Like, it was exhausting this season. Truly exhausting. And I think that's part of the reason why I was so frustrated watching Pauly as long as I had. Because a lot of it was just exuding insecurity. And I struggle to believe that she's like this 24/7. There's just no way. If she is, sorry, girl. Like, we got to talk to the lady about that. But yeah, this season was so like, oh, woe is me. Oh, I'm so insecure. Oh, I'm chubby. Oh, my guy doesn't like me because I'm chubby. Like, okay. Okay. We're going to fast forward to the reunion dinner. We have some updates from the couples before they get to the actual like dinner portion of things. Sasha and Ross have had a little bit of a rough time. However, they are still together and he is living with her at the date of the reunion. Now, I saw a spoiler. I haven't been keeping up with what's been going on, but one of you guys said in my comments that shortly after filming the show, Ross dumped her and started dating somebody. Please enlighten me. I did not know that. So let me know. Okay. Then we have Adam, who has been cold to Pauly. She says she doesn't know why. He says it's because she's been talking cash crazy about him on social media. Luke says that he still has feelings for Amy and he's trying to win her back. He sent her this turtle brooch and he's like, if she wears it tonight, that means she's interested in getting back together. She's not interested. And we have Nathan and Lacey who are still going strong. So the first couple who has a proper conversation is Karen and Christina. Christina, it sucks that she has the condition that she has. But as you watch the season, I can see why this would be exhausting.
Hello, Stina. Nice to see you. I'm joking.
Yeah, just living, adjusting.
I think I'm quite numb.
Yeah, I know.
I think I'm quite numb.
I feel like it hasn't, like really left an impact on you.
Please don't cry.
No, it's fine. But nothing stands out for you.
I'm your ex-husband. How can I
just need
support you?
5 minutes. Just feel like he just doesn't care.
He didn't want me, and that's a hard pill to swallow.
Christina starts off by saying, was it as deep for you as it was for me? Karen says that he's just numb at this point, and I don't blame him. Like, it's being with Christina, again, acknowledging her condition. It sucks. It's sad. There is somebody who's out there who will be able to manage it. But I'm just like, I would be drained too. I would be numb too. Like, I'm just exhausted, you know? It's very emotionally taxing being in this relationship. It is. So she's getting emotional because she's like, you don't feel the emotions that I feel. Like, why are you not sad like I am? Because he's not. He's not. And that's okay. It didn't work out. He started dating somebody else apparently. It's okay. It still meant a lot to him. He's literally saying, it meant a lot to me. I'm just mulling through my feelings right now. And I'm not as emotional as you are. Like, it is what it is. And even that makes her more emotional. And it's like, girl. Later on, even Emma reiterates the same thing. He's not feeling it the way that you are, but that doesn't mean it meant nothing to him. And that's okay. It didn't work out. And that's okay. I forgot to note that there are 2 people who did not attend, at least 2 people that I could account for, who didn't attend the reunion. Eve didn't come and Rochelle didn't come. Now, I didn't expect Rochelle to come, but Eve must have been really, really, affected by this process. And that's sad. That's sad that she couldn't even return. At least I'm assuming that that's what it was. Maybe she had a prior obligation that she couldn't get out of. So before Hannah even arrives, there's a rumor going on about her. Apparently she said something about Holly or Holly's kid, and Holly is ready to rip her into shreds as soon as she sees her. Now, Hannah doesn't do herself any favors because she walks in with Ryan.
Because...
Give an A4 pad of paper.
Oh, you're called with it?
Yeah.
You know about the comment that was made? Holly's daughter's a carbon copy of her. God help her, she turns out like a mother. That's my fucking child.
Oh.
Hi.
Are they entering as a new couple?
It's giving Carvery.
Nothing's happened. We're really good friends. My favourite.
Have you been training?
Have I been tricked? Sorry.
I can't with you, dog.
I can understand why the women didn't warm to Hannah. Just the banter that she has with these other guys. Like, I can see why it would put some people off. What I didn't like about the interactions that the women had with Hannah was the dogpiling. Like, to me, that's never going to be okay. It's never going to feel okay to let slide. And that's consistently what would happen to Hannah. And then the double standards were crazy. So she says the other guys are her friends. Now, mind you, she is flirting with Orson, so it's not really giving friends. And it's also giving, were you having ulterior motives when you were having this banter with the guys? Like, putting something out there to see who bites? Like, you're not making yourself look good, Hannah. Like, come on. But then when Steven walks in, Holly runs over to him, gives him a big hug. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy to see you. And it's like, so you can be friendly with other people's husbands, but other women can't? Like, girl, how does that work? It doesn't like that. No, it doesn't work like that. So as the night goes on, Holly is like burning under the surface because she wants to bring up the comment that Alex told her. Whatever she perceives it to be, Hannah says, that's not what I said. I actually said, how would Holly feel if her daughter acted the way that she did? I feel like that's valid. I don't feel like that's her coming for Holly's kid. I don't know how Holly got to that conclusion, but truly, as a parent, you see how you act. How would you feel if your child was acting the same way? You would be disappointed, would you not? So why not set a better example for your kids? I don't think Hannah was in the wrong to say that, if that's in fact what she said. Now, Holly was going to find any reason to be upset with Hannah, so I don't think any clarification would have helped Hannah's case. But Hannah, girl, you got to understand why people look at you sideways. You do. You do. I don't agree with the dog pile, but you got to be a little bit more introspective. Got to be a little bit more self-aware. When Amy arrives at the dinner party, Luke is staring her down to see if she's got the brooch. You know, maybe it's on the back. It's not. She's not wearing it. And I don't blame her for not wearing it because of what we saw in the experiment. But when you hear the note he attached to the brooch, Luke.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck off.
I was expecting you to have a little turtle on your chest.
You completely closed off.
100%, yeah.
In the letter, it just basically said, like, actually, I just have one regret. I wish I'd have got down on my knees and terrorised your bum hole. And then after that, he said, P.S., write to me, I'd like that.
Terrorise your bum hole. Terrorise your bum hole.
You did not. Oh, gosh.
What? Luke just greatly disappointed me throughout the season. I was so happy when we saw his little B-roll, whatever thing, that like, he just seemed like a great addition. But now it's like, ew, get him off. He's just giving creep to me at this point. Why would you say that? Why would you say that? Anyways, he said earlier in the season he likes the fact that she's a classy woman, that Amy is a classy woman, but he has no problem saying lewd jokes all the time. And then he course corrected and was like, no, I just want her to be free and open with me. How can she be free and open when you consistently cross her boundaries? You consistently disregard the parameters she sets for your relationship. Why the hell would she want to open up to you? Truly. And I'm still upset at the experts saying that Hannah is not a safe space for Luke. Why the hell should she be a safe space for him? No, absolutely not. She was rigid at times. I'll give you that. But this pathological liar, crude joke telling. Oh gosh. This pathological liar, crude joke telling, boundary crossing man ain't no safe space for you. Quickly going through some couples here because the main event was Paulie and Adam, okay? Ross and Sasha say that they have been teaching Blue some BSL, but when it comes to their relationship, it still is quite explosive. So whenever they get into really bad arguments, he will go back to wherever he's from, Manchester, I think. I don't know. And I'm just like, so you don't see that this is toxic, guys. You're fighting for something that is very toxic. No, wrap it up. Wrap it up. Okay. Then we have Charlie, who has spoken to a few people, but nothing has gone anywhere. Kieran has dated somebody for a few weeks, and this makes Christina, what, class? Emotional. And she's like, well, I haven't spoken to anybody. Okay. All right. And he has. What do you want him to do about it now? Lord. Ryan and Shannon, they don't seem to have spoken to anybody, and they also don't want to speak to each other. They both say they have nothing to say to each other. Ryan more so. At least with Shannon, she has a few words like, yeah, I wish I was a little bit more honest about my journey. I wish that it whatever. He's like, I'm done. So they're done. On to Paulie and Adam. Okay. So they've been ignoring each other the whole night. And honestly, they should have kept it up because as soon as they start talking, it all goes to shit.
Have you spoken yet? Or not?
Tried. I've been willing to get to that point for quite a long time, and it's...
I've heard you've been putting Instagram posts about me.
What's made you think that they're about you?
I've heard you've been digging me out in the group chat. I haven't spoke about you, I haven't bitched about you because I'm mature. Why are you digging me?
Because I want to.
Fucking mature, mate!
I didn't say your name! You brought yourself into it, you fucking idiot! You again thought it was about
Polly,
you.
take a breather, come on.
Adam, do you want to switch seats?
Well, apparently, me and Polly were having sex for the whole time. We had sex 3 times for 10 weeks. You used to lie in bed and go, why wouldn't you fuck me?
Fuck you, you fucking prick. Oh. You are a fucking no-good cunt.
So Adam's big issue with Paulie is the fact that she's been saying things about him on social media. Now, did she call him out by name? No. However, Paulie, be so for real. If you're saying things like narcissist or my ex this, my ex that, of course he's going to assume you're talking about him. And apparently she had been putting stuff in the group chat, just mocking the things that he's been posting online. Like, girl, don't be obtuse now. Like, of course you're talking about him. Or at least he would think that you're talking about him. And she's like, I don't even know why he was being cold to me. Because you're being rude to him behind the scenes and then faking the funk, trying to be like, hey, how you doing? No, absolutely not. Now, Adam took it too far. And he starts saying, well, you were begging me for sex. You were in the bed begging me for sex. Adam. I think a lot of people would have sided with him regardless of anything he would have said. But you saying that doesn't help your case at all. It doesn't. So because he went low, Paulie decides to go to hell with it. I can't blame her, honestly. Should you be throwing drinks at people? No. But I'm definitely going to make a reaction if you now start mocking me and make me seem like I'm begging you. Now, was she begging him? Well... But don't try to embarrass me in front of people like that. Like, of course I'm going to have a reaction. Of course. I still don't agree with throwing drinks at people, though. She storms off, comes back, apologizes. They don't really resolve anything. She still thinks that he led her on. I don't believe so, but if that's her truth, that's her truth. They can't resolve things at this dinner, but later on the couches, the experts get them to resolve in a friendship way. Friendship used very loosely. They're just going to be friendly, but not friends, you know? On the couches with the experts, a lot of the couples just rehashed the same things that we knew about. Honestly, it was just pointless. Some of the things that stood out was that Luke was aware that he had never used that kind of verbiage, saying like, oh, I want to terrorize your booty hole or something. with Amy. And it's like, okay, so if you knew that it was going to be a shock, like, why would you do that? Like, what a disappointment. He is such a disappointment. Kieran actually got emotional when reflecting on his experience, you know, watching the videos back, it brought back those emotions. So Christina finally got that emotion that she was looking for from him. They decide to go to like a rave together or something like that. So things are amicable between them. Orson says that he had hoped to see Rochelle. I don't know why. Rochelle does not want to see you. Rochelle does not want to see you, sir. Okay. But he wishes her well anyways. He still is standing by the fact that he and Hannah are just friends. It's not really giving friends on social media, but sure, whatever. And then the experts talk to the women about their behavior regarding the Holly-Hannah situation.
I was very much misunderstood from the beginning. I think my banter got took the wrong way.
I can't cope with someone playing victim when they're not all in their action.
In my opinion, the whole group wasn't against that. It was you and Holly.
Holly was coming for me, then Shannon was piping up, then Lacey was coming.
I'm not a mean girl. I'm just very honest.
So you don't think how you behaved on both girls' night was mean?
I've only ever reacted to your behaviour. Because she's disrespected me so much, she deserves everything she gets.
It started to become aggressive.
Yeah.
And I was quite disappointed. Hopefully you both can reflect on your contribution to this argument.
Yeah.
Holly keeps saying that Hannah would constantly disrespect her. And guys, maybe I've just tuned out the whole season, but please let me know when that happened. Unprovoked. When did Hannah say anything disrespectful to Holly that wasn't in response to what Holly had said to her? I don't understand it. They clearly are never going to be friends. Or maybe this was all for show and they really are friends. I don't know. They decide to leave the beef where it's at and we'll try to communicate to each other. Actually, no, I don't think Hannah agreed to this. I think it was just Holly who said, I hope that one day we can communicate without coming at each other's throats. Yeah, so I don't think that that was a mutual agreement. Yeah, no, the cattiness, Lord, it's concerning. And it's interesting too how Holly can look at her relationship and have so many things to say about Alex. Granted, still toxic, okay? But not see the error in her own ways with the way that she handled that relationship, but also the way that she speaks to the other women when she doesn't like them. Like, you're nasty. You're nasty, girl. I firmly believe that how you relate with people is also a reflection of how you will be in a relationship. And if I see somebody who's not personable, who's not respectful, make underhanded jabs and stuff like that, I'm not entertaining them romantically. It's just not happening. I feel like oftentimes that's a direct correlation. So yeah, Hannah too, get some introspection. But Holly, get some introspection, girl. Anyways, that's the season. Kind of disappointed. I am. You guys let me know how you felt about the end of this season. It really was dragging. It really was. But I'm excited for Australia and whenever that comes. I feel like Australia tends to hold me longer than UK does. So we'll see. We'll see. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one.